Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 119 of Compass Games Town Hall. I'm joined by Bill and Billy Thomas. Hi, guys.
Oh, yeah. Bill's yelling at me already. Jesus.
Already?
I do know. Yeah.
I know. He's just.
I just trying to help him.
No, he's all over it.
Because I got to take care of him. Someone's got to.
Oh, what's happening?
A whole lot of activity on the website. Do we want to start there?
They say, what are you doing with it?
Oh, start there. Oh, activity.
Yeah.
A lot of activity. We've got updates to the product pipeline.
Wow, yeah.
We've got 111 jumping up. We've got new additions at the end here with Combat Volume 4 Eastern Front and Breakthrough Russia, which I figured we can scooch over and take a look at that.
I'm going to show it.
Yeah, she's going to show it.
World War II strategy game from Ernie Copley. We're going to have another Ernie Copley game to show in just a second. And I think this one is also... Yep, Shane. So you can check that out at your leisure, just because the photos don't zoom in very well on the product pages. But you can see Shane makes very, very pretty maps. I always like his maps.
Brittany looks good, didn't she?
We have British Tank Ace now shipping. That's news. Although a lot of people already have it, and I'm already seeing videos for it, which is awesome.
Yeah, no, that's shipping, yeah. So that was good.
And then our 2 or 3... Did we talk about White Death last time?
No.
I don't think so, no.
I think we talked about 1861, but we didn't have the pre-order page up yet. So that's up now if you want to check it out. And then White Death is up for pre-order. And this one has artwork from Phoebe Hinkle of the Hinkle family, who makes all of the fancy combat games that we're loving so much. This is a remake of the Frank Chadwick classic. Nice updates to the map. This is my favorite map font for this era. It's very thematic, but it's very readable. I feel like I said this on Vengeance Squad too.
She's crazy.
I'm prepared. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. I'm prepared.
Thomas, I have to have something new to show you guys. Otherwise, it's just no fun. All right. Next up, we have our second Ernie Copley title of the evening. We have Island Infernos, which covers 4 different allied amphibious invasions. I am going to screw up the names if I say them. I can say Guadalcanal. And I can say Saipan. And the other 2, you guys can read for yourselves, so you don't yell at me.
Oh, I can't read them.
They're right there.
Where?
You want to try this? You want to get this?
Isn't that Bougainville or?
That was a good guess.
And
I
Black.
really like.
Or Blick. I don't know. But
No
yeah.
L.
Yeah, no else.
Oh, well, you put it in. It's silent.
So
yeah,
4 different maps on this one.
And let's see them. Oh, nice.
I like the Guadalcanal one. It's so interesting seeing all the different artists take on Guadalcanal. Because Guadalcanal Diary is just totally different, and it's the exact same area.
Yeah, this is really like our quad that SPI did. Not the same game, obviously, but that's what we were looking for, was a quad game. That people... Oh, cards, too. Oh.
And then last, but certainly not least, because it is a massive, massive game. Torpedo Junction. Beneath the Southern Cross, Volume 1, officially up for pre-order. We are now at that stage where it is ready to go up for pre-order, and that's this way we could get it in the catalog. So when I say massive, I am not kidding. The component list is absolutely enormous. When I was typing this out for Julian, I had to just quadruple check everything. It's designed to be player friendly. There's a charts and tables booklet. It does walk you through everything, but it is a big game. And then all of the names for the scenarios come from songs from the time period. And there's a YouTube playlist that you can go to and listen to the songs as you play. I think that's a cute little touch. And I don't often get to say cute little touch in this industry.
It's crazy out there.
But I like the airstrike map. Then the actual map is going to be hard to see because it's mostly ocean. You can zoom in a little bit. No, I don't remember if it's a 4. I think it's 3.5. But I'll check the box size. All right. And I think that brings us to the end of all the new games. I'll just go back to the product pipeline and actually I'll stop sharing for now and see if we get a lot more combat games in the way. Must be selling well. Has there been an increase?
You interrupt her.
Yeah, go.
Increased focus on these titles, or have they all come together through serendipity/luck?
Oh, I think the last one. Yeah.
No, I think
and luck.
Serendipity and Luck brought us the Hinkle family, but their churning out of combat games is not luck.
Yeah, it is.
This skill, an entire family's.
No, I understand, but it's luck because we didn't go and think we were going to get them.
Yeah, that's why it's luck that we got them, but not luck that they're so successful at it.
Yeah, toots.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of combat, though, I can share something else fun that Bill and Billy have already seen. Some counter previews from SEAL Team 6, which is another combat game coming up, but this one's Adam Starkweather, and Chris Solomon is the artist. And you can see that we've got some fun Easter eggs in the counters for this one.
And we got more to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did send over that list. And who was it? One of these was supposed to be, I think Justin. Justin was supposed to be Julian, and he just had a typo in it. That one's going to be Julian.
Ah, well, that's not right. And then we got some other ones. We got Wesson. We got.
Yes,
Rambo,
I sent those over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Well, the Lisa who did Trench Raid has already ended in Tunnel Rats, which is Vietnam solitaire tunnel rat. So that's her next game, and that's moving along. So yep, she'll be doing more.
Yeah, we talked a bit about that one in the last episode. If you want to check it out, it's got a summary of the game and talks about how it's like got a little bit more dimensionality because you can go up and down levels too, and you don't really know where you're going. I like that one. Sorry, Julian. So
I think then we have combat. Actually, we have a lot of combats. We have combat Vietnam. We have combat Korea.
Yep. SEAL Team 6, SWAT.
And I want to take combat other places. Okay, not the whole system, because the whole system gets modified every time. Okay, combat is really, it's these games, you'll see with Eastern Front, it's a lot different than the original system. But I want to take that kind of solitaire games to like other areas of the, right? We were talking about taking it to like Civil War and American Revolution, but we'd have to change the scale on some of these, or World War One. But yeah, I'd like to take that type of system. But that's it. Oh yeah, Combat Paper Wars.
Yep, forgot that one. I think a lot of people are going to be excited to see combat going other places. All right.
Yeah, and I think we're going to combat. I thought of this because the Hinkle family gave me 4. I didn't like 2. Right?
Yes.
Well, 1 I thought might be good.
We need more information on 1.
Yeah, I thought 1 would be good. I didn't like 1 of them, though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we could do fantasy and sci-fi.
That's cool.
They definitely work for fantasy.
Why couldn't you use it work for sci-fi?
Oh no, I think it would, but like in my head immediately when I think of individual people, like a party, like a Dungeons and Dragons party, that works really well.
Yeah. So I like that, but then I thought combat Iraq and Afghanistan would be interesting.
Yeah.
So
With
that's
Greg
what I
Smith.
got. Yeah, Combat Pacific is being worked on, but I don't know where it is. Brittany?
It's in progress. I know Matthew was working on some of the, I think, ATV rules for that, helping out. Oh, there's the full list. We didn't see Combat Space on our list. I'm just saying.
Where is it? Oh, no, but I do it.
Yeah, but that was not on the list that we got sent the other day.
Yeah, so we got a lot. We got Greg Smith series games. It's in the Pacific, but what is?
Combat Pacific.
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
That was funny.
So, combat would work for range. No, we did. Yeah, see, we did think about the American Rev and French and Indian War would work because of the. But no, so that's what we're doing with that. Okay, and British Tank Ace, and we've got Panzer Ace. That's actually that didn't ship. Yeah, that's shipping.
What?
Yeah, Panzer Ace is on the boat on September 8th, right?
I thought you were just spoiling that Panzer Ace was shipping like out to people, and I'm like, wow.
Next one.
No, it's Combat that's in that one. Yeah, Combat. No,
They both are.
I'm confused. Well,
It's
whatever.
not. It's in the next one.
Which one?
The one after that. This one.
Yeah, there maybe. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Combat. Ask Phil about Vassal. Yeah, please.
It's a really scam.
It is. It's just unbelievable. I'll tell you, it's freaking ridiculous. Don't get me on that.
The combat workspace. Sometimes our meetings get a little heated.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, now Mo, right?
Yeah.
Panzer Ace is going to be my Western Front Ace. Yeah, no, I like Panzer Ace. Like that. I like Greg Smith, I guess. Not really.
You're making progress, Greg.
Yeah, no, he's okay.
By Fall Expo, back to normal.
Yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, so 111 should be shipping by the 20th. And then Sea Power in the State will ship probably after around the 1st of October. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Bill said.
Did you need Mo for something?
What?
Did you need Mo for something? You said his name, and then he just said okay back in case you needed
Oh,
him.
yeah. I guess Mo tried to, Mo tried to set up, which is ironic. He, which he should know better. The system won't let you put a current thing and a pay later. So Mo decides to sign up for the convention and signs up with a pay later and the convention, which doesn't work. So I had to cancel that order. So Mo's not coming, I guess. But yeah, Mo, what's the fleet series you are working on? Which one? Fifth Fleet? Mo. Yes, I didn't realize that was in the card. Okay. No, what? No, that's not what I asked. Oh, Fifth Fleet. Yeah, I think what's going to happen is we might have a little bit of news down the road for you on that. Okay, we're because Mo has this whole thing. I actually might have somebody who's going to take over the fleet series. So yeah, Mo's going to say I fired him on it, but you never know. Would Compass ever entertain sponsoring an online tournament given a repper? Yeah, I don't even know. Do we know?
Yeah, it's funny.
We've sponsored some the campaign events, like when Western Front Ace does their like half year long things. We've done prizes for that before. Haven't we done a free game for like the winner of that? Never mind.
I don't think we did.
Possible.
But yeah, I think yeah, no, I don't have a problem with that.
If it's using a platform we already use, we're not going to sign up for like Board Game Arena just to host a tournament.
Yeah, you tell them. Jeez,
I just know that's what you would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Belter?
What about Belter?
How far down the line is Belter?
Belter's actually in the. This is what. Now here's the problem. Okay. We probably have what? Active in printers. We probably have what? Over 100 games
Yes.
being worked on. And they're all different levels. They're all everywhere. You know, and we yes, we do have sheets where we keep track of it, but it really is very so sometimes it slips my mind. And yeah, Belter is actually done, right?
Yep.
At the printers.
Mm-hmm.
And it got lost in that shuffle. And we talked about that today. Blitz and Belter, I said, where are these? And it's at the printer, so we just have to follow up where they are in the printing process. Oh, yeah, Dave, I saw that you ordered an extra copy of one. I give it to you, Bill.
Thanks.
Yep, I give it to you. Oh, yeah, Mike Vitale, I think he's got some good games coming out.
I think doing a Tide tournament would be cool.
What?
A Tide tournament would be cool with all the different Tide games. That's what he was saying. So you play like Rebel Tide, Desert Tide, Iberian Tide, Insurgent Tide. That would be fun.
Yeah, look, I think that's a great system. I think we got a lot of great systems out there. I think Warriors of America, Warriors of Politics, I think that's a good system. Okay, and we've got like 3 or 4 other ones in the works. So how are things shaping up for November Expo? Yeah, we're in the window of where we always are. I think a little over 50.
Yep.
At this time, and that equals what we usually are at this point in other years. So yeah, and yeah. Okay, what else? Yeah, Rebel Tide. I've got Rebel Tide set up here. I actually like. No, that's a good one. I like that one.
The tone of surprise.
Yeah, Warriors of Mexico. That's taken a longer time. I don't understand that. But that's a good one. Then we got Warriors World War I, right? Didn't we agree to that one?
Yeah.
We got Warriors of Civil War, and that kind of stuff. So
Revolution.
what?
American Revolution, right?
That's the one we've got. Though. We already have that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, yeah.
Korea. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about Korea too. So what else? So we're excited about the convention. Yeah, Warriors of the Union, that's it.
That's right.
But we did talk about Warriors of Korea, didn't we?
Yep. Korea,
And
Vietnam.
And we had a good name for Warriors of
The War.
World War I, but I can't remember it. Oh yeah, what's happening with lightning strikes?
One of them is Warriors of the Great Generation, and one of them is Warriors of Tragedy.
Yes, World War II and World War I.
Lightning strikes, I have to check in with Greg, see how the scenarios are coming along.
Yeah, Greg, what's the hold up there?
Other Greg, not Greg Smith.
No, Greg Warren.
Yes. Robert, I just finished editing the mini game rules, so that should be the last thing that Bruce is waiting on, and that'll wrap up the boot.
Where? I don't see that. I don't see that.
Oh, somebody had asked about up the boot.
Yeah, up the boot. Oh, he said we'll finish them this weekend. Yeah, because that's one that does Bill have me blocked? Well, who's that?
Stephen Duke.
have me blocked.
Why would I have you blocked? Should I? Yeah, no, I don't think I have him blocked. I don't have anybody blocked. I should have everybody blocked, but I don't.
Not on this stuff.
Not on what stuff?
This. I don't know how to block people. I don't know if that's what he's talking about.
No, he can't be blocked on here. He's in here.
Well, maybe thanks to you. Maybe it's like, see. I don't know.
Well, I don't even know who he is, do we?
I know who he is, yeah.
Yeah, well. Okay, well.
I don't think he's blocked.
No, I don't block anybody. I don't block any emails. Asked about trench raid.
What about it? I didn't see one. Sorry. I may have missed it. If you could repost it, I can put it up.
Yeah. No, what happens is, see, okay, and I got to explain this because people think, these comments roll.
Yeah.
Okay? They don't just stay stagnant. So if there's a lot of comments coming through, I miss stuff because I can't comment on everything because it's always scrolling, okay, and always moving. So there's some that just, so if you ever, and this has been true for the last 5 years, okay, if you ever think I'm ignoring you, okay, I probably aren't, okay, it's just the scrolling, okay. Oh, my good friends just love what's transfer rate?
I think trench raid. I think he was trying to type fast.
Oh, okay. No, we don't have any expansions for that in the works. Like I said, Lisa is working on finishing up Tunnel Rats. And yeah, no, I think we might do an expansion, but we want to it's doing very well. Trench raid is really right, Bill?
Yeah.
Trench raid is doing really good on sales. So I think if there's an opportunity to do expansions and we can think of good expansions, then I think Lisa would be more than willing to do it.
Bruce had asked if Kaiser's High Seas Fleet will be out before the end of the year.
Okay, go to your thing.
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah.
Okay. This tells you what. Okay, so my assumption is it will be out because Paper Wars 111 is shipping this month. Sea Power State October. Brief Border Wars. So I would say that. So if you have this, really is what we're keeping. Okay. So when it gets to this point, you can see that it's the fourth one up, right? Mm-hmm. And it's actually going on Kickstarter pretty soon.
Yeah.
So that is a yes, right? Spanish-American War. It's coming out after that. And then Sinking Yamamoto. Battle Hymn finally, thank God. That is a treat. Rebel Tide. Oh, wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what was I got a question for you. Didn't Gregory Smith, is that who does these games?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't Gregory Smith go on some if I'm not, and I want to get this right because I don't want to misquote people. Didn't he go on a podcast at some convention and say Compass doesn't release his games? Right? Isn't that what he said, Brittany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't release them fast enough? Is that what I heard?
I don't know what you heard.
I heard that.
Oh, I think we all heard that. And if I'm not mistaken, what's today? October?
No,
September.
September.
British Tank Case. Okay. September. Yamamoto probably in December, which is his game. And then Rebel Tide in when? Probably January, early February. So that seems like 3 games in a very short period of time. Wow. Why is that? Well, I think me and Greg Smith know why that is. That's an inside joke of why that is right, Brittany? You know why that is.
Yes.
I know why that is. Do you know why that is, Billy?
Yeah, of course I know.
Wesson. Oh, Weston even knows why that is. So that was my little rambling. Any John Southard
news. Yes. So we finished up the pre-production pre-artwork review on the new Carrier game.
Do
So
you have
that's heading
anything
into
to show?
artwork. It would all be prototype. So I
Yeah,
could, but it's not pretty.
No, but so people, yeah, but that's almost all. You reviewed that, right?
Yeah, we did a full pre-production review before it went to artwork because it's so complicated. We didn't want to have the artists have to redo a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, let me upload a couple of things as long as people promise not to judge that it's not artwork. It's just playtest stuff. So talk amongst yourselves. What else we got going on while I do that?
Oh, I remember Greg saying he was very grateful for Slap the Get. Yeah, see, I remember that too, but it doesn't fit my narrative at the moment. Yeah, what else? When can I pre-order Rant Tide? Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, so Carrier is actually almost done. And then we got to send it to the printer. So that is moved. That's moved up really up in the queue. Right? John does a great job. And what is he working on next? Brittany?
I'd have to talk to him. We had a couple of options that we had been discussing, but I don't think we actually finalized which one. I think he was going to have a call with you. Whether it was going to be Tokyo Express or a certain game that I want to see him remake or...
What don't you want to see him remake?
The Secret.
The one that you want or you don't want?
The one I do want.
Oh, I thought you said don't.
You said don't want.
No, I said do want. Why would I mention something I don't want to happen?
Yeah,
I thought that's what she said.
What's the matter with you?
You did too.
Yeah, I did.
I said, what the hell? What remake?
The whatever spiritual successor to it had a solo mode, but nobody was really happy with it, including him and you. And there's an idea to make it a lot better.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I think it was that Tokyo Express, and then I think there was another one that you guys had been discussing.
Yeah, he wants to do another Civil War one.
Yeah.
Which that's fine. Okay, but tell him about the map.
Yes, boy.
Okay, so one of the really cool things that we added on here, this is a larger than usual map, so I think this is 24 by 36. So that means you do still have quite a bit of actual map space. It's not like, it's all taken up by tables. That's a pretty big chunk. And then the turn sequence display is what I really liked that got added. And we actually have player aids that fit in that exact spot that go over it and modify the turn sequence depending on what scenario you're playing. So if you know John Southard games, you know he's really good at getting that beginner friendly, like ease you into the deep end. So the first scenario, you'll only have a couple of rules that you have to read, and that'll be a couple of steps. And then you slowly evolve into the absolute deep water that is this entire turn sequence. So every time you go to a more complicated scenario, the map will actually change and show you the updated turn sequence. So I'm excited about that. We got a new battle board that we're working on to make it a little bit clearer which ships are attacking which, and that's going to make it a lot easier to calculate the withdrawal index because it's got little modifiers in each box depending on how damaged each ship is. We got some of these. We have extra displays on hand if you're playing some of the more complicated scenarios with some of the more task forces. But otherwise, this is about everything you need in one space. So you got tracking all your search missions. You got tracking where your aircraft are in the carriers, and then there's limits on how many you can raise, lower, etc. And I'm sure we go a little bit closer into the actual map. It's got the directional compasses to guide the ships, and then the intelligence system. If you're familiar with Carrier Battle Philippine Sea, you'll know the gist of that. It's similar. It's very, very similar to Carrier Battle Philippine Sea, but a little bit more complex. But again, he does a really good job at easing you into it. So I will be more prepared to share stuff on that next time.
Now, what's the name we're going with on this one?
I thought we were still talking about it.
Oh, yeah, that is gross.
The current one is Carrier Battle South Pacific.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, the update kit for Korean War is out. Okay,
Oh.
that didn't make it. So no update kit. Okay, didn't get enough pre-orders. Carrier, Korean War, the game, is pretty close to making the cut. Okay, but yeah, the update kits just wasn't doing it. So that's that. So yay for that. Okay, would love to see deluxe edition. Yeah, no, I actually, with all the things I've been looking at, by bringing these back in very limited quantities, I've actually looked at second edition of Balance of Power, but I'm not right there. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Also said,
Shin, I don't think there's been any update on Viking game yet since the last time we talked about it 2 weeks ago.
wait, what?
But Greg and I have been really busy on Insurgent Tide things. And then he's been working on updates for the Gotha Raider game. And I'm sure 20 other things. Dave Poirier tried to pre-order.
That's what you said last time.
What?
You said something like that last time.
But we don't even do any games from here.
Oh, I thought it was games in general. I didn't read that or something.
No, I don't know.
Go up.
So I lie. I can't go up.
Anyway.
But he also, I don't know what John, but he also said something.
Yeah, he was talking to someone. He said he said something on the effect that it comes with.
Ah, yeah. I don't know
that's what I think that's what what's his name said on his. That's what Greg Smith said. I think.
Oh,
maybe not. Maybe not.
No, we like Greg Smith, so don't say anything bad about it.
I don't know if that was. I can't remember.
Yeah, Vikings. I don't know what. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. I think it's done.
Added some player aid cards to make you happy. Ready to go.
Oh, yes. I need player aid cards. Yes. And we're not putting it in a magazine. It's going to be a box game because I liked it. And he does, I don't know why. He said he had a solo thing to it. Didn't he say that?
I don't think he did.
Yes, he did. I thought you could play. I thought there was a solo something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll wait for Greg to chime in. So somebody had said that there's a problem. You can add it to your cart and then you view your cart is empty. Have you tried another browser? I just tried it on the 2 that I have and it seems to be working, but let me know if not.
Yeah, and I've been getting orders of games.
Yeah,
so
I was just
it's
checking
not like our system's down. Yeah, he said there's a solo option.
Oh, I missed that.
No, I don't miss stuff. I might be crazy. Right? Yeah, so what else we got? Yeah, no, the only Korean War is what I'm doing with some of these, and some people like it, some people don't, but I at some point I just do it because I like it. Here's my problem. We did go big on some of these games. Okay, that really didn't need to go big on. Okay, with the maps because there's not a lot of counters and there's not a lot of density and stuff on the counters. So, yeah. So Korean War, so Korean War is going down to 2 mountain maps. Okay, and then I hear, the thing. Well, why do you do mountain maps? I don't like mountain maps. Yeah, no, I was never a fan of mountain maps, but I think it makes for it. If I could do mountain maps, it just makes the game better. I just don't know why, but I still like paper maps.
Any thought to a second edition of Absolute Victory? Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we thought about that. And what did I say?
No.
James, the expansion for Burning Banners is a complete standalone game. So yes, you'll be able to buy that separately. So it's about half the size of the full Burning Banner, so 2 maps instead of 4. And you can either play it completely on its own as a separate game or combined with Burning Banners.
Yeah, I have sand arrows for both.
Yeah, see, I'll tell you, I never really, Yeah, in the day, I was always SPI because SPI did paper maps and they did a lot of them. Okay, because where everything for Avalon Hill used to have to fit in their little mountain map, single map game. Which, because they did mountain maps, which I didn't like that because I liked all the big monster games. So my point is, if it's not a change of the game, then that's fine. Shattered Swords update. Well, what we did is that's still at the China, but what we are doing is they actually in the next shipment threw in a couple copies so we could see the. So we want to get a couple copies and. Let's go through some blind play testing of that. Or sort of proofing, I guess. Yeah. So that's down the road, late 2026. Yeah, late 26. That's what I said. How's the catalog coming? Yeah, Billy's been hard at work. Look. This is now you guys are gonna say, my God, Bill's great. Me, not him. Okay,
of course.
See, this is hopefully the final. Hopefully, the final review I got to review. I don't want one. Oh, from the. Yeah. Well, but that will be a printed one.
Yeah, look at the chain. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that will be printed. But here's what I get to review, and look at how small it is.
You said that's the way you liked it.
Yeah, that's the way I like it.
Yeah.
Do you have a little monocle, like magnifying glass?
Yes, I'm Colonel Clink. Yes. Yeah. So it's on track to mail end of when?
Hopefully end of the month.
Yeah, end of the month it should be in the mail. So yeah, so that's pretty good. So the sale will start probably around September 20th, 25th. Oh, when people get the catalog.
Probably 25th.
Yeah. So that's good. And the good thing is, when we looked at the pricing we got for the production of it, it didn't seem to change last year for printing. So that's good. But wait till we see the mail cost on it. That's what goes up every year. So that's it. Yeah, so I like my catalog. Right.
Shin, you laugh, but I worked on the deluxe edition of Suro with the metal dragons and the stone tiles and the inlaid wooden trays. Yeah, people go for that. Somebody asked about Eastern Front quad.
Eastern Front quad is very interesting. Okay. Yes, that's very interesting. We got the shipment from China, and all the outer box covers were damaged. So they have to reprint them and send them. So that will be in the next boat that comes over. So I'd say that's definitely will be out before the March or April of maybe, yeah, I would say definitely before May. But we've got all the components in-house. It was just screwed up on somehow the boxes were damaged. I think they were damaged before they left China. So they had to do that. So that's good. So what else we got? I don't mind. Yeah. So what else we got? Prom Monsters coming along good. Blitz. Oh yeah. What is the Burning Banners reprint number up to now? We 10? 9? 9 or 10 now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
1,000, right? Yeah, 2. Yeah, so about 9,000. So that beat.
About 9, yeah, about 9.
Yeah, that has beat everything. Now, did we show them the cover of the Proud Monster? How it's a different thing?
I don't think we did. I will pull it up.
Eastern Front Tank Leader. That's very interesting too, because
yes,
Brittany is almost done with that, right?
somewhat. The edits
Well,
are
what
done.
you waiting for?
It to pop up in the priority list of things to
He
review.
just yells at you.
No, but okay, but you've been doing a lot of work on it.
I did a lot of work on it. Yeah, I have to get back to reviewing all the fixed files. We've had other things.
But okay, but somebody could review those for you.
Yes.
Oh, but is that what we're going to talk about Monday?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So Eastern Front, whatever tank leader will actually have a lot of. Will hopefully move forward very quickly and get to the printers with my new plan, the Bill Thomas new plan. Have you ever had a printing snafu? Oh my good God. Yeah, have we ever had a printing snafu? Yes, we've had many.
But that we liked.
Oh, that I liked?
Yeah.
Negative. Not that I liked.
That's why I was like, I don't think so.
Oh, now Gladiators. Okay, Julian and Billy played it. Yay for that. They had some questions. Okay, went to Greg. Greg got back to them. We're all set. And then I came up with a beautiful idea. Okay, I actually have another group I'm sending for a blind play test. Right?
Phoebe,
Right,
you picking up on all the subtlety?
Who?
I said, Phoebe, you picking up on all the subtlety?
Why, she's not even here.
Yes, she is.
I always are.
No, I don't think so.
She's just commented.
Yeah, she does.
What's Airman?
That's a guy.
That's
Oh, I thought that was a
I-
game.
yeah.
That's somebody in the when it says at, that's somebody at, like someone's.
Oh, why would you? Yeah, that's kind of weird. What's she talking about?
She's answering somebody's question.
Oh.
I was just putting it up there to prove that she's here.
Well, see now, somebody gets me going. Will new tariffs affect game prices going forward? No, because they haven't affected them in the going. Tariffs have been what?
It's been a long time.
Since April, right?
Yeah.
And we- Yes.
That was earlier, March.
Yeah, I think April.
Yeah, you're right.
And
And nothing's changed.
oh yeah, when a successful businessman, I don't know who he's talking about, but son is you.
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't raised our prices yet, and we don't plan to. Okay, that's not on the back of you guys. It just means all that meant is I had to up my game. So because always easy to just go out there and raise prices in a business like this, because again, it's what I say, it's a cottage industry. Okay, so prices, yeah, people say prices matter. And, people say prices matter, but they do to a degree, but they don't. Okay, because it's a hobby, cottage industry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the easiest thing that anybody can do is any businessman can do is like say, I'm just going to raise prices. Okay. So that's easy. Anybody can do that because you guys, if I raise my prices $5, you guys still going to pay it. Okay. Okay. The truly good businessman, which who knows what he's doing, will try to keep pricing as stable as he can, okay, and take other actions because there's a lot of other ways you could save money instead of putting it on the back of the consumer. So that it's just a very easy way out to just do that, and we don't do that. So I don't do that. Okay. Okay, where are we now?
Upcoming.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Adam has one, right?
I think Adam has two.
Yeah, but they're way down the pike.
One of them is in batch 3. I know that only means something to you, but
Yeah,
yes.
3 years out. That's what that means to me. No, I don't think we. For some reason, I don't get a lot of Napoleonic games. I wonder why. Why is that, Bill? I don't know. Bill said he didn't know either.
Mech updates. Somebody asked, so I get to show them.
Oh my
Nice.
God!
Thank God.
I can't. When
It's-
they bring
it's
this up,
Christmas.
this is the ugliest.
It's Christmas. No, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad. It looks like a normal person.
Yes, we're working on the pilot cards for the guys who actually pilot the mechs that you'll be driving around. So they have special abilities, costs. They each have their own individual portrait, and then we also have a sample standee. So the mechs are going to be standees that you can like walk around the board.
Beautiful.
I think they look really cool. And this is the side that you see with the stats, and then your opponent sees the art coming at them. And here's just another one. I like that one. It's got tall ski legs.
It looks like the ATs.
I
little bit,
don't
yeah.
even, I don't even know how anybody likes that stuff, but
It's gonna be
whatever.
10 out of 10. It's gonna be a knockout.
It's so gross. It's not real.
Nothing we do.
So
Yeah.
much of what we do isn't real. Burning banners isn't real.
No, but that I can relate to. I can't relate to big machines in World War. I can relate to that because fantasy. I can't relate to World War II. You're putting robots in. What war are we doing this?
World War II.
Yeah, World War II.
It's possible. It could
No, they weren't there.
It could happen.
But they didn't.
So what? What does that mean?
Yeah, no, it's just
We'll
I
have,
I can't get into it, and everybody.
All the
else can
World War
get-
III designers in the comments
Yeah.
get mad
Yeah.
at us.
What?
All the
You're gonna
World
make
War
Eric
III
Fargo
shit,
mad.
you know that shit.
I don't know what you mean.
Then it's not real. No, that's
No, I understand.
It
It's
didn't
not, but it's not like these things. These things are so oh my
This
God,
is
they're
better.
hideous.
The
I
Desert
don't
Tide
like it.
printers.
But
beautiful.
people are right.
Desert
Any
Tide-
tariff they invent is an extra tax on. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I don't know if. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I. Yeah, that's gonna get into the whole thing. I'll pass on that one. Because it's partly true, but it's not true. Right?
Yeah.
Because if that was the case,
Yeah.
okay, if that was truly the case, we'd be looking at inflation be 5-6% again,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know
We'll have a
if
meeting again. We'll see what they come up with.
what meeting.
I heard that the Fed is having a meeting.
Oh, they're going to lower interest
Yeah,
rates. They
yeah,
should,
yeah.
but yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't get it. People are crying over interest rates being 6.5%. I'll tell you, when I bought my first house,
Yeah, tell them I don't hear this.
it was 9.5%. Okay, and you did it. Okay, then you refinance when it went down to 7 or whatever. I remember as a kid, interest rates were like 13-14% on houses. I think what the problem is interest rates should never have gone to 2-3%. That is just insanity. Okay, and to think it, and what happens is, okay, people get spoiled. Okay, 6.5% interest rates are not. Yeah, that could be a little high, maybe 4, maybe 5, but people were. There was a time not too long ago it was 2.5%.
Yeah.
Or 3%. So,
So they dropped to 10 and they were happy.
yes, they did have mortgages in 1868. I think I got my first mortgage
Hey,
after the Civil War,
We traded it for the cow.
and I had to pay with greenbacks. But yes,
Jonathan, you can reach out, Brittany-Pearl@compass.games if you have some sort of connection for that.
would you consider? And what do you say?
Consider licensing for somebody else to do minis or STLs for something, because I know we've been talking to other people about that for other games.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Yeah. So if you have a specific contact, John, reach out.
But, no,
That's funny.
Bill also walked to school uphill and snow both ways.
You're actually lucky you never did. There was no hills.
No, the problem was we had no schools back then.
Oh, yeah.
You were taught in the barn,
Yeah.
and we didn't even have like those one schoolroom houses in that when I was there. after with his veterans pension. No, yeah. No, I would have been shot and killed in some war.
I mean, that's, fairly. What is that?
Oh yeah, like that. What's that? What's that?
We didn't get a chance to talk about this one last time, but this is somebody shared this with. Let me see. Where did it just go? Dang it.
There's a comic.
Pico Art. They do the Pico Armor. Pico Armor makes the minis for like the terrain for minis games, and somebody made a World War II Commander Market Garden board.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
it's on Facebook.
Yeah, I thought people on here that aren't on Facebook might enjoy seeing it.
Wow.
I thought that's some dedication right there.
Jesus.
I just figured that could be background art while you were.
That's crazy. So what else going on?
There's a lot. I didn't get to share almost anything off my list. Next time we're gonna have a lot of content.
You know what? Put up that name, and I want to see what people think of that name. Just throw that name out there.
Ostwar?
Yeah.
You want me to put it on a banner? Sure.
Okay, now you guys tell me what you think of this name.
We're getting an objective opinion.
Yeah.
That's it. You just
I knew exactly what you're talking about too.
I know. See.
So while people are putting their opinions in, West Krieg is back in action. So that's we got another Tide Series game coming up.
And what I want to know, do people have a problem with that name?
As a name of a game series, Andrew.
Yes. Large birds fighting.
Not much different than Lost Creek.
Well, no, that's what I said. You misspelled Lost War. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I've been typed somewhere.
No. It's going to have a name under it.
Yeah.
Right? This is just a series name.
Lost Front's not bad.
Rather not use a German. Okay, yeah. Like a series game in.
Yeah, Soviet's not that. It's either German or English we're going with.
I was correct to be neither fish nor fowl, half German, half English. Yes. Yeah, no, I know Oast Creek, but Oast Creek is taken.
Yeah.
So we can't do Oast Creek. So I'm with you on that. Yes. So because here's what so people don't have a problem that it's a German word with an English word combined. Right?
3 people did.
Who?
The 3 people who commented.
Yeah, I saw one. I didn't see 3.
I saw 3. Hold on.
What did he say?
Odd.
Yeah, but he didn't say. Yeah, no, but he said, I'm not saying it. Yeah, it's half English, half German, but that I understand that, but that's not saying it stinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The SEO on that would be a nightmare, Andrew. People trying to search for Oscar getting the wrong game. Yeah. See, that's the point that I made. Is English, we don't have our own language. We take other languages out in the back alley and we beat them with a stick.
Yeah, and I'm saying it didn't sound bad to me.
That's true.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody, make sure you're getting your hashtag town halls in. If you're new here, you leave a comment with hashtag town hall. That's how you win a free game. Well, you don't have to jump to that just yet, but I hadn't told people to do it in a while.
Oh, no, we're not doing British.
And there's about 40 of you who don't want a free game, apparently. So
we'll give them Donovan.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So what else?
Oh, that's a good point.
What?
Dawn of Empires the new subscriber deal updated. If you're not a member of our mailing list yet, you should go do that because the exclusive subscriber savings just updated ahead of the catalog sale.
Yeah. I don't know why you tell people that.
So they go sign up for our mailing list.
So wait, look at those. Bam.
What list is that?
The list that gets our newsletter?
Yeah, newsletter, Bill.
Yeah.
I know.
That's bonguillo. I don't know what that means. So yeah, so
It's Russia.
yeah, no, we are. What else going on? Yeah, Mo doesn't want me to kick him off.
Noel Wright had asked about a France 1940 expansion for BTA, and Greg said that that's something he can look into doing for Paper Wars. Mark Drake had asked about Air and Armor Korea. They're wrapping up the North Korea Order of Battle this week and then heading to South Korea next. Right now they're talking about discussions on how to best handle the North Korea transports to make sure they don't get used for things they should not be used for. And then
the British one.
I can check. That one was somebody specifically asked about, so I had gotten an update for it.
Air and Armor, the second one, 5th Corps, is actually will be out around the first. Where's the list? I think it's coming pretty close after. That should go up pretty soon on our list because we got the replacement booklets from China, so we have to put them in the game. But yeah, that's coming very close after Breakthrough Russia. So you'll see. I don't know what's going to come after Breakthrough Russia. Because fire, yeah, we talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, do you have a hint? What's the hint I gave?
I will look it up and then give you a hint.
Because I can't remember because we go through so many.
You can't say it.
And I can say it. Give me a hint.
Oh,
No, you literally cannot say it.
this is easy.
Oh, Shishuki. Yes. Oh, yeah. No, that's going to come. Yeah. Okay. That's a good one. Oh, I got a question for you. Who designed that game?
Not just the person you're talking about, but yes, the pointed.
But doesn't he always ask about it?
Yes.
Okay. That's just one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What was the next one?
You really liked it.
Oh. No. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know this one.
I really liked it.
Panzermech?
It's got a pretty map.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I know what it is. Panzer Ace. And then
No. Panzer Race doesn't have a pretty map.
Oh, okay. I really liked it.
3 words.
Russo-Japanese War?
No.
What the hell? I like. Give me another hint.
Opposite of father.
Mother?
Oh. Yeah, for the motherland.
I didn't know it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we got a lot of good stuff. So, yeah, and then we'll put in Air and Armor and probably Panzer Ace. So we're moving along. We got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of good games. Oh, yeah, give me a vowel.
That's not. Yeah, now you got me in trouble with Greg.
Why?
Not what I meant. It's not really a map. It's a display. I'm going to get in trouble now.
He goes, Panzer Ace doesn't have a nice map.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
I give up. All right, so next time I'll have some previews of the Viceroy's Designer Signature Edition because we do not have time for that tonight.
Oh, yeah, aren't you on to Vienna you're working on?
Yep, that's my current one.
Yeah, I like that. I don't think I'm going to print. Yeah, I'm not going to print. What's the other game in this? On to Paris. And Chopper Pilot you're working on.
That one's done. We're just waiting on the edits to be made.
Oh, okay, but that's moving along.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I did a good job. I control my rants.
Maybe you had like 3 different ones. But
I know.
There were many.
Yeah, they're many. I don't get. Yeah, because you know why?
Why?
Because things are going good.
Nice, dude.
Good stuff.
Right? We have meetings and now we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of projects that we gotta put. We got a big meeting on Monday to go over some new things because we have a couple changes at Compass. Good ones. Okay, so it's getting more people involved. Okay, which means better product, better proofing, and doing all that good stuff. So we Yeah, a lot of things happen on the side that people really don't know. But yeah. Well, what do you say? The problem with overly low interest rates is that people borrow money to do stupid things. Yeah. Well, people borrow money to do stupid things at high interest rates.
Yeah.
People just don't understand that you have to pay the money back.
Yeah.
Credit cards, you have to. I never understood that whole concept. Okay, is
I think it's free money.
Know what I always said? Oh yeah, the Hinkle family's happy now until Monday comes around, right? And then realize what stuff I got for them. No, here's what I can say: is I never, right, in my life, I have never borrowed a dime that I didn't have the money to pay off. And I'm talking when I was 17, I'm talking when I was 18, cars, houses. If I never borrowed everything I ever borrowed, okay, I always had money to pay them off, 100%. And that's the key to you don't overlive your means. No, you don't overlive your means. You don't live over your means. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't live over your means.
You're right.
That's what I said. And you want to know something? If you can't afford it, get another job. Okay? That's why I say I didn't, nothing, this soft society today, okay? It was common, okay? And I'm not talking about the Civil War. I'm talking 30 years ago, okay? People would have part-time jobs. They'd work all day, okay? No, milkshake in my day was expensive, right?
I don't know. I wasn't in your day.
No, but I'm just saying, you could always get a part-time job. I had 3, right?
Yeah.
I had 3 jobs up until, and 3 jobs where I was working for people up until I was 35, 40 years old.
No, longer than that.
And I was still, and I still do stuff, but they were working for, I remember I remember being, what was I, a controller at an organization, okay? I used to come home, I did part-time accounting for a company, and then I would go and clean office buildings with Carolyn. We go out and clean office buildings.
And then when you had a Compass, you would go down the weekend.
Yeah. So and Compass. Here's the beauty. I was doing that. Okay, and I was working at when I was working at the nursing home place. I was probably putting in 50 hours a week there, and then I would do Compass. I would go shipping stuff. Yeah. This couldn't have been that, 10 years ago, 12 years ago?
No.
When did you get, 12, 13. Yeah. Then I'd come home.
Yeah.
Okay, on the weekends at night, I would go and ship product out.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was only me that did that.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want to know something? Never did I whine about it. Never did I say I wasn't going to do it. Okay, you did what you had to do to survive. Stop the stinking whining. I can't do it. I'm stressed. You don't know what stress is. I just don't understand the society today. But here's what I say. Oh, yeah, no, I could give a great biography. But here's what I say. Now I realized, and I'll tell you, Compass has come so far and look, I say the Compass really became a company in 2018. So blah, 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 all these people can, all these negative Nellies and stuff, they can, right?
Right.
They can, I could say something, but I won't.
Yeah. That's...
Okay, but all these negative Nellies, we were a new company in essence, okay, with trying to do what we were doing, going from producing 1 to 2 games every other year or whatever as a part-time gig, okay, to becoming a full-time company. And we didn't do it. We did it starting really 2018. Yeah, we made mistakes. And I admit to every one of those mistakes. Okay. But you want to know something? All those mistakes made us better. And now, it's growing pains. You don't come off the boat and be able to do all this on day one. But all of a sudden, these creeps out there and wackadoos, okay, are comparing us to companies that have been doing this for 20, 30 years. Okay. And why can't you be? Well, yeah. And blah, 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 blah. Okay. So my point to it is all that stuff. And look, they have valid points. I'm not saying we didn't do, we could have been better. We strive to be better every stinking day. Okay. And, but today, I look at it today and we have a team what?
No, that's funny.
No, we have a team and we have a group of designers. Oh my God, this is what a businessman can dream of, is being able to set up and have we have proofers. You guys don't even know about all the good stuff we have that we do. Because all I hear is, oh, Compass doesn't list a developer on their game. What are they doing? Developers look, I played a lot of games. We've all played a lot of games with developers, outside developers. And I hate to tell you, but even with developers, there's errata. Okay? Even with developers, and we just don't, our developers, we have some developers outside, but we do a lot of our development. We do a lot of our development inside now. Okay. And we've really grown with our resources.
Yeah.
So, like I said, okay, I'll say it again. This is a beautiful, I look at it. I got Brittany, I got the team, I got repeat designers. So, and remember, what people don't understand is when you're a new company, or when you're really ramping it up and you're taking on all new designers, okay, all new designers, that comes with risk, okay, because every designer is different, good or bad or whatever. So I will end that. The only reason to complain about it is if the company doesn't fix it. Oh, yeah. No. Look, we were far better than companies send out errata counters. Okay, never got credit for that. But that's the past. I don't even think about that anymore, right? I don't think about, because I just think how good we are now. And every day we get better. Do we not, kids? And we got another group coming on. We're tightening up a lot of stuff. We got resources. And it just works. And I'm so happy with you guys have been with us. You guys have heard me rant. And some of the ranting was just because, I didn't like to hear that I had errata. Okay, right, Bill? And I had to make decisions how we were going to do better. So we internalized it. And, I think today we do a lot better games than we did a year ago, and 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And I will leave it at that.
What are we giving away?
Nothing. No more. We're not giving away anything this time. Right? What are we giving? Oh, Bill said British Tank Ace.
Somebody said we're going to get an international person because of you. I feel like that's the
karma we've gotten
for the day. No.
Is it international?
No.
Okay. I got to tell you something. I would say it's funny how, okay, that most of we mail thousands of games overseas. Okay. We mail them in. And it's funny how, overseas always seems to have, what I'm saying, percentage-wise, issues. Yeah. It's just the funniest thing ever. Oh yeah, something happened to my board or something, or okay, not even physically or something was left out of the game or whatever. It seems like it's always foreign 99% of the time. That's it. That's it. But okay, good job. So somebody won. I don't think it's foreign.
No.
Somebody shut it down. Buddy.
What?
Shut it down.
So yeah, before I get on another thing,
We will.
and I will because I'm in that mood. I'm going to say good night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. And remember, the sale catalog will be coming out, so the sale is going to be happening in September. So buy games and get to the convention because we always have a good time.
Yes, we do.
So that's it, and take care of yourselves and have a good one.
All right. See you in 2 weeks, guys.
Bye.